Well, good morning, folks. Pastor Rocky Branch, Spruce Pine First Baptist Church. Today, wow, day 223 today since the flood. A lot going on, a lot of things happening. I want to talk real quick, just a little bit this morning, about the children of Israel crossing over into new land. They're going into Jericho, and they're seeing the people. 12 spies were sent over, and only 2 gave a positive sort of response to we can do the land. 10 said no. They, according to the Bible, in the book of Numbers, they discouraged people in their tents at night saying, we can't do this, we can't do this. 10 tribes said that. Only 2 tribes said, we got it, we can do it, if we do it now. Do you think about in your own life the times that Jesus said, do it now? Now, first of all, this is the big one, right? First of all, people will say, well, the Lord's never said anything to me like that. Well, he does communicate to us if we're available. He will speak to you in various ways. Sometimes it's through your mind. Sometimes it's through your heart. Sometimes it's through your just basic instincts that God is trying to lead you, guide you into a particular area. Well, in this situation, the children of Israel had been set up to go into the promised land, but everybody said no except 2 men and their tribes. So basically what happens is they wander again in the wilderness for a long period of time, and many of them die out. And then the new group is to go into the promised land, and Joshua and Caleb. And as a result of that, it's amazing to see what God was going to do, but he wanted people to do it. Now, God can do anything. He can make the rocks cry out. He can do anything. He wants people to do it. He wants you to do it. He wants me to do it. He wants us to do it. That's the whole point. We're in the middle of the morning here. And if we live in the Lord tarries is coming on this 223rd day, we'll have breakfast in a few hours. And we'll be serving people that will be going out making a difference in the community. They're here because they care. The difference is being made because it's necessary. But we have to believe it to receive it. You see, God is there wanting us to be blessed if we will be willing to be blessed. And yes, I agree 100%. It's tiring. It's weary. There's a lot of load to carry, but God gives you the strength and the increase to do it. And the joy of the Lord is our strength. That's the whole point. God's strength makes us stronger and stronger and stronger. And unlike many other situations that we face in the world, discouragement destroys prosperity. And prosperity is the key of living. Not prosperity like the prosperity gospel. Prosperity like trusting God, believing God, enriching yourself in what God has for you. And these people, these 12 tribes, God entrusted with an opportunity to see a new land. And 10 of those tribes said, there's no way in the world we can do it. It's right here recorded in Numbers chapter 13. We can't do it. But Caleb said, we can do it now. And they said, no, they're too big. There's too many problems. There's too much trouble. We, in their eyes, look like grasshoppers. We, in our eyes, they look like giants. We can't work. Caleb said, man, you're missing the point. I wonder today, by chance, how many might possibly miss the point of what our ministry is about. Working, laboring, serving, caring, being part of it. And those of you that can't be with us, you're praying for us. You're reaching out to us. We had such a wonderful situation. I have to share it. I'm not going to give any names, but I have to share it this way. We've asked for water. Of course, we need water. We need water in the bottles and in gallon jugs. And we had a precious, beautiful lady call our church and say, we got some pallets of water we're going to bring. It was so beautiful, so sweet of her to do this. So they were going to go get the water and bring it to us. So she calls the secretary yesterday, and she says, and I happened to be in the secretary's office when she called, and she said, well, we got down to where the water was, and we found out it was Budweiser water. It was so funny. I mean, it was water, but it was by Budweiser. So Budweiser's on the water. And the secretary said, ma'am, I'm so sorry, we cannot receive that. And it was so cute and so wonderful that this lady so lovingly wanted to help us, and was so surprised that she called and said, we are down here and we got access to the water, but it's Budweiser water. And I'm thinking, my gosh, how funny that is, because, and I'm the type of guy that would say, yeah, bring it on. Let's see how we can mess the community up a little bit. It would be funny. Wouldn't be funny to a lot of people probably, but to me it's funny that, you set some Budweiser water out and tell people to get it. But it's only water, just Budweiser brand, and it was just fun. Anyway, they're not bringing that, of course. They're bringing different water. But, we have to be willing to reach into a place that we haven't been before. And that's what happened exactly to the children of Israel. They were challenged on something they needed to do, and yet because they were not able to complete the task, they said there's no use to try anything. Well, there's always a reason to try something. God gives us grace and mercy and the opportunity to do it any way we can for His glory, our benefit, and the help of others. And if you do that, well, you got it. God will bless you for it. God bless you. I'll talk to you in a little while.